Soccer puts fans in the seats here in Fresno, and we saw that last month at QUINCY Park with the Chivas versus Pumas game with a crowd of around 12,000. So what's it like from the field, though? And for that, we welcome QUINCY Amarikwa. I was practicing at my desk.
No
we
worries.
welcome QUINCY Amarikwa. He is a professional soccer player with 13 seasons under his belt. He's a free agent right now, but you have been in the industry for a long time.
Yeah, quite some time.
What's your perspective of the professional soccer lifestyle here in America?
Ooh, well, I guess I have a pretty unique perspective because I started in MLS back in 2009, right?
Okay.
So you're seeing it. I was lucky enough to be able to see soccer in America grow from that to where it is now. The soccer-specific stadiums, as well as the second leagues, raising in the level, the amount of international attention. I mean, it's been amazing to see and to still be a part of it today.
Yeah, and there you are right there. We love soccer here in Fresno.
Yes.
I can't believe they fit 12,000 people into QUINCY Park to watch that game. It's wild. But okay, so you love soccer. Right now you're a free agent, so you are, you're constantly getting into shape, looking for the next, your next position.
Yep.
But you're also an entrepreneur.
Yep, a little bit here and
A
there.
little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
So you've started a couple organizations. You
Yep.
have a nonprofit that's Black Players for Change, right? What do you guys do there?
Oh, well, we do a lot. We meet guys where they're at on the field and off the field, but more importantly, I think the players came together and knew that we have a voice, we have a platform, we have an opportunity when we're playing on a professional level. And we've all had our own individual experiences, and I think collectively we came together and realized there's some ways in which we can improve the experience for those who come after us. And yeah, we launched in 2020, and from then we've secured a lot of partnerships. We've worked with a lot of people, done a lot of amazing initiatives, and it's amazing to see how that's continued to grow since then.
I was just reading that you guys secured a partnership with Black-owned banks.
Oh, yep. So,
what was that about?
Oh, okay. So most recently, there's a national syndicate of Black-owned banks, right? The NBBF, and it was basically, you don't want to get into the super details of it. Essentially, it's a loan that the banks came together to secure with Major League Soccer, and it's one of the first of its kind, and hopefully it sets a standard for other sports leagues to follow here moving forward.
I love organizations that don't shy away from talking about money and talking about how people can grow wealth, because I think every culture, whether you come from my family or you come from South America or you come from wherever, has a different outlook on money and the way that you build wealth, and where you live will kind of determine whether or not that works or not. So I was reading about the partnership, and I think it's great to help people build wealth, and everybody loves soccer, so that's a great avenue for that. But you also have something else, and this is perfectsoccerskills.com. What's that?
Okay, so that's my personal e-commerce brand that I started with my my former teammate. I think I saw a picture up there of me back with Colorado Rapids with Ross LeBeau back in officially in 2012.
Okay.
And it's the #1 platform to talk to, learn from, and work with pro soccer players. So similar to the philanthropic work, I think the way that we approached just sharing our experiences and how to navigate the system was one where we saw the reason why there was a pay-to-play model, but also saw ways in which that doesn't work for all the communities and the amount of talent that's out there at the varying levels. So soccer's a global international sport. It wasn't necessarily as a #1 when I'm growing up, but I think that's set to change here moving forward.
I think so too, and I think shows like Ted Lasso have done soccer a great service.
Yes.
And so at perfectsoccerskills.com, anybody can kind of reach out to you. So that's how we got in touch with you. But if you're a kid and you want to get in touch with a pro soccer player, they can do that. You have a social media show called Ask a Soccer Pro, right?
Hashtag Ask the Soccer Pro Show. So that was on there. We talk about mental strength training, right? Mentality, cultural programming. A lot of players who might not necessarily have the access to the high-level training, high-level coaching. Well, through these social media platforms, it's really easy to get connected. It's difficult to figure out how to make your way out of your local community sometimes. So we try to really break it down to meeting individuals where they're at, whether it's players, whether it's parents, it's coaches, and just knowledge share.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of lessons you learn in the professional ranks are hard fought and hard learned, but I think a lot of the approach and paying it forward has served me well.
And that's
yep.
so important, especially for industries where people don't know how to tap into them. You are giving us so much information. I might have you on to show me some soccer skills. Maybe we can get me out on the field again. I used to play in high school. Thank you so much, Quincy, for being here today. I appreciate it. And again, we want to give a big thanks to Pro Soccer for sponsoring this segment. Pro Soccer is the Valley's #1 soccer store. They're located in Fresno at Herndon and Willow. So stop in for jerseys, cleats, soccer balls. Their inventory is huge and constantly updating. Pro Soccer is your one-stop shop for all things soccer.